Voy a dar un cocotazo. Yo no sé quién está hablando.
What did I do?
Like, I will smack you. Don't play with me.
Witwit just redeemed daily credits.
Voy a dar un cocotazo. Yo no sé quién está hablando. Like, I will smack you. Don't play with me.
Kingsdwa just redeemed daily credits.
Howdy, howdy.
Voy a dar un cocotazo. Yo no sé quién está hablando. Like, I will smack you. Don't play with me.
Dezid underscore just redeemed daily credits.
Oh, I still need to crack open the notes for this.
Voy a dar un cocotazo. Yo no sé quién está hablando. Like, I will smack you. Don't play with me.
Random Tara
one
just
are we
redeemed
in?
daily credits.
Voy a dar un cocotazo.
Maybe
Yo no
it's
sé quién
this
está
one?
hablando. Like, I will smack you. Don't play with me.
Tenacious DVD just redeemed daily credits.
Nope.
Up with everybody?
Oh, yeah, it's this one. There we go. Beautiful.
Tie-dye. Tie-dye. Howdy. I gotta go talk shit to John. That's Ty. Ty's up.
Nice.
Give me back my sleep.
Alright, we good now. Good to go.
Hey, I got the creature I wanted. It's the. Can I show it?
Ooh, so question for you all. When you click into the journal, do you see an entry for Silver Castle? It, like, shouldn't be in any folders or anything?
Nope.
Nope, okay. Let's try this. If we
Here, City
do
Lo-Fi.
limited, does that do anything?
The worst part is this fucking thing is my tablet's dead. I don't know why. I wasn't even using that shit.
I don't see anything.
Still nothing, eh? Let me just see.
Kitchen chop.
Oh, somebody asked the question. Limited permission allows users to see an actor's entry in the sidebar and observe limited details while observer. Okay, but that's for actors. I'm talking about journal entries. Oh, let's just look at the documentation.
Yes, fuck. And James
Key
Bond?
findings.
God dang.
The user may see the map pin for this journal, but will not see it in the sidebar. Okay, so I need to make you an observer. The observer may see the journal entry as well as the journal entry in the sidebar and may
Voy a dar
open
un
the actual
cocotazo. Yo
journal
no sé
by
quién está hablando. Like, I will
the
smack
user may
you.
toggle
Don't play
between
with me.
image view and
Tysony
task
Zero and
view.
just
Okay, so let me
redeemed
make
daily
you all
credits.
observers.
Hey, Ty,
Sounds like that needs to be the move.
According to him.
Okay.
Wait, that is the lighting. Lighting. You need a lighting.
So in theory, he might be able to see something
Ooh, okay.
soonish.
The kitchen has so many items. What? I gotta
Voy a
grind.
dar un cocotazo. Yo no sé quién está hablando. Like, I will smack you. Don't play with me.
Phone on Foley underscore just redeemed daily
I'm
credits.
assuming you see nothing.
I see Silver Castle.
Hey, yes,
Oh, hooray!
it just popped up.
And then when you open it up, which things can you see, if
Okay,
any?
Nick, like,
Agent Hilly area map, briefing, Tanya, Skip
Okay.
Mills, Melody.
like that.
Oh shit, do we have
Okay,
Melody,
so you see
Tilda.
all that.
Yep.
You have to do sex
Who the hell is
briefing,
Chad
the one
Bergman?
with the lucha-
Basically,
Yeah, I
everything.
didn't want you to.
Yes.
Yeah. So.
The names are there,
that's
but
too
it doesn't
much,
look like
though.
you can see.
Voy a dar un cocotazo. Yo no sé quién está hablando.
Okay.
Like, I will smack you.
Okay, cool.
Play with me.
Well, this'll work
Purplesia
anyways.
just redeemed daily
I
credits.
love me farting, so
We'll have a.
interesting thing.
Whew. Sneezed.
Cool.
Ice
Well, yeah, I vote since we've got a large majority of us that we go ahead and play.
Yeah.
If Octal is able to join at some point, that will be great. Otherwise, she'll be MIA.
Yeah, maybe she was more shook from the thing almost doing whatever it was gonna do to her. And she needs some time. She's a van princess
is
now.
true.
That's what she does. She's like the person in Phasmophobia that doesn't.
That's right. Someone has to operate the van.
True.
Sweet. So I guess we should recap some,
Mm-hmm.
probably.
Ooh, where to start?
Anyone feel particularly inspired? Yeah. You want to take a stab at it, John?
Oh.
No, literally where to start. Like I gotta remember. I remember the gooning,
Cream
and I
sounds
remember
great. Ice cream sounds great.
the police. So I remember how it ended. I just gotta remember how we got there.
Working backwards.
Yeah, exactly. Reverse
So we're in
engineering.
St. Louis, Missouri.
That's right. I knew we were in Missouri.
FEMA.
Y'all got in at like midnight.
Yeah, I remember
Yep.
Rem was
FEMA's
doing
covered.
was helping out the FEMA camp
Voy a dar
while
un
we were
cocotazo. Yo no sé quién
talking
está
with
hablando.
Tanya.
I will
I
smack
forgot
you.
what her last name is.
Play with me.
Nijlo just redeemed
And
daily
we
credits.
searched Skip Mills' office. We uncovered some awful shit. Got in contact supposedly with ACEL, or most likely with ACEL, on his line. And we established, what did they call it? Home plate,
Ento bunny.
as such.
Mm-hmm.
We
Yup.
went... really? Is that all we did? We did that, and then we went straight to Skip's and had the fight of our life
That is placed.
with Mosquito Man, trying to impregnate Octal, I think. Wasn't a good time.
Mhm.
Was fun though. I believe that's literally all we
Yeah.
did because we got dunked in that fight pretty bad. And then the cops showed up and Octal went into the car because she still had blood on her, and I had to play the face as the Serbian terrorist, and that was a lot of fun. And I'm sort of waiting for that to come back and bite me in the ass because I did not pass my role for that, but maybe I'm feeling like I got
Didn't
lucky
do
because
terribly well.
we showed our face at FEMA. We had people help out, like boots on the ground, and we talked to people, so we had kind of a thin alibi there.
Mm-hmm.
So we'll see.
Yep.
And I think that's
And
about
then
it.
it's probably worth. Yeah, I think that's pretty solid. Solid summary. I think it's probably worth recapping like the mission parameters, perhaps. Might be good to get that back on the minds. So I'm just looking over the briefing notes. You all know that there's a green box that's in this area, and that's kind of what triggered the start of the situation. Running green. It was breached January 2nd. It is now January 6th. So 4 days ago, you know that Skip was like supposed to be observing it, and probably was exposed to something inside it. Now that you've seen what's going on with him, the fact of the matter is though that like we don't know what was in Green Box 224, and it's kind of up to you all to secure and recover what's there, and and get your follow-up orders from ACEL. That is main objective 1 now that Zookeeper has been contacted, so to speak. Yep, FEMA's the cover. You were embedded with the National Guard relief convoy.
Yep.
Yup.
Oh, let's make a section
Alright,
for
cool.
session 2. Session 2. And go.
Alright, so where did we leave off? You all were probably back at the office? Maybe? Is that where we went?
I believe we set the house to have a
Oh,
kill switch to go up in flames.
mm-hmm.
And I believe we were trying to figure out where this
Yes.
thing went because we realized it's flying. Because someone got a critical success.
Yes. That is absolutely correct. So yeah, what is the status of the bodies that were in the house? There was Skip's mother, presumably, that was in there.
Yeah.
Her body had been all
Exploded
carved
out.
out, caved out, whatever.
Yes.
Yes, and exsanguinated.
I don't remember if
And,
I
yeah,
said
there's
this,
also the
but
body
I
of Skip.
I had wanted to, if possible, take some of that yellow stuff. If I have a container that
You can
is
take a sample
capable.
of that.
Yeah, I was gonna say if I had a container that was capable of it, and I had gloves and something to keep myself from being contaminated.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, since I'm assuming your character drove
Voy a
down
dar
or
un
drove to the
cocotazo, yo no sé
airport,
quién está
whatever,
hablando.
and had
Like, I will smack
sufficient
you.
time, etc.
Play with me.
Like it
White
could be
Kitty
have been in like
69
the trunk
just
of
redeemed daily
equipment
credits.
Yeah,
that was in the truck. that
yeah,
you
he would
all
have
ran in.
had stuff that was related to his skill set.
We'll have to look at it. Oh,
Yeah.
it's so confusing at the minute, honestly.
So you can slap that in some plastic baggies and
Yeah.
call it good.
Ugh.
Add it to the other substances. you've collected.
Ziploc bags of yellow goop, goon goo.
Go, go.
Okay, so yeah, are the 2 bodies still in the house?
I believe what we
Seems
said
like that's
was we were going to.
probably best.
Yes, I can't remember if we said we were going to move them. I don't think we had time. I don't think we had time because what we're going to do is we're going to leave things alone, set up the
I got
kill
you.
switch to go off
Mm-hmm.
after our mission parameters in terms of time.
Yeah.
But yeah, we were just going to leave it alone.
Yeah.
Leave things alone.
Okay, so let's pick up there then. So we're still at the house.
Roll by
It
wrestling.
is still pretty early in the morning, if the clock is correct, and I imagine it is. Because Skip's house is only a couple of miles away from the operations center, home plate.
Yeah.
So I think the time is correct. And Olivier and Octal and Orange have finished setting up the house for demolitions, and the police have obviously gone away at this
Yeah.
point.
Yeah, but we don't
So
want
yeah,
to.
we'll
We
pick
don't
up
want to
there.
stay around for too long. We're already suspicious enough. It got called on, but
Yeah, where did you all like? So I imagine this is probably like some combination of, like household chemicals that are maybe stacked in a particular place, or maybe you've got it kind of spread out. And I
that's
don't know.
how
Tell me
I
about
imagined it. I imagined Orange would have spread it out to make the fires be as prolific as possible, because you want it to burn down before anyone gets there to deal with it, right? If possible, too. I don't know
Mhm.
if this is a thing. Just me, myself. I thought of
Mhm.
maybe using something that has like the ability to be like a grease fire, something that wouldn't easily go out with water. They'd have to use something else. If he could do that
Mhm.
with on hand like stuff. I
Mhm.
wanted to do something like that.
I think. Well,
If
do
not-
me this. Give me a roll.
Yeah, sure.
of demolitions,
Ah, shit. We're
and then
we're doing shit now. Fuck.
the bomb is already kind of like
I'm fucking
figured
off in
out,
my
but
brain.
yeah, I got
Yeah.
something in mind. So
Demolitions
this
are
will help
chemistry,
inform it.
just to make sure.
I'll put different sounds on for
You whichever, your choice.
You got it.
city. And
That's
not
That
like
is a success.
Yeah.
All right, so I'll give you both. So
provide-
there will have been somehow enough household chemicals to, you know,
Oh.
like stage in each room of the house, basically, in the attic as well. You know, a
Voy
bundle
a
of
dar un
stuff that
cocotazo, yo no sé quién está
is then
hablando.
wired to like a
Like, I will
central
smack you.
connection or something.
Play with
and
me.
Planet Cull
has the
just
timer and
redeemed
the cell
Daily
phone
Cried.
switch, as well as these chemicals, you know, are like grease
Yeah.
fire or chemical.
Yeah,
fire
something
kind
that
of-
if someone did discover it soon after it going off, they would not be able to put it out quick enough for it to be a problem.
Yeah, like a simple fire hose would not do the job.
Yeah, exactly. Or if someone was like, "Oh, get a bucket" or something like that, it's not gonna do shit.
Yeah. Cool. So that is the state of the house. Where is everybody? We can imagine maybe that Octal and Olivier and Orange are probably like near the center of the house, or
Yeah.
maybe in the kitchen where they're hiding the trigger
Trigger.
that's like
Oh.
wired. Yeah.
There it is. Fuck yes.
Yeah, I imagine too. This is probably when Octal has gone out and figured out the tracking thing for us. 'Cause I believe it was her that actually did that.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
No drop prior
Yeah.
ops.
Where is Ocean and Oso?
I know where Ocean is.
I probably stole the car. I guess I just
Yep.
listened to police thing
Listen-
if they come back or not.
Area map.
Yeah, the scanner.
Free.
And
While making
Yeah.
TikTok.
Oh yeah.
Oso is, from what I remember,
Going back to the.
he
oh.
snuck.
Yeah, he
Yeah, I
went
was
to
gonna
the
say you snuck out the back, and then he
Mhm.
was on Metal Gear Solid around the side. Oso, Oso, Oso.
back. Yeah, that's exactly what happened.
A cardboard box is missing from the attic. It's like a refrigerator size cardboard box.
Just a box. Must have been the wind.
Must have been the wind. That's so stupid.
I think. Man, it's so
Yeah, you
hard to figure out where this thing's gonna go. I don't have tracking ability.
You don't have a Octo here because remember last time you two were talking about
Yeah.
checking the green box.
Yeah. Yeah. That's probably the next best thing we've got to figure out what's going on.
So we can't follow the flying sperm.
No. Unfortunately, that would have been priority if we could. I feel like because that's bad.
It's free. Also can't help you with any of these stuff, so this is all me just
You gotta follow
Yeah,
the
I
road.
know.
just
I
shitting,
know.
dude.
All right. For the record, I've started the game clock,
All right.
so we are live.
I see.
For the record, I'm taking my camera back since we're torching the place.
We do have a few days to complete this.
Yeah.
Oh,
Putting
that-
it
you
back
know
on the
what?
trail.
You know that's fair.
Mm-hmm.
I figured you'd do that anyways, though, because like, once we decided, oh yeah, we need this place needs to go up in flames, you would have had the wherewithal to be like, oh, well, I don't want to ruin my shit, so I'm just gonna take that. Unless it's fireproof.
The house might be.
I fucking hope not. That would be a travesty for us. So what do we know about the green box?
Whatever was in it broke out. of it. Or was let go, we don't know.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. I don't think we know the state
Yeah.
yet. Just that something that was in it is not in it.
You know the location of it, I believe. It would have been, I think, in briefing notes, probably.
Okay. Yeah, I'm just looking back
Or-
over the Silver Castle.
I know nerf the city sounds. It's nighttime.
Yeah.
Between-
Oh yeah. And Skip's emails that you all uncovered. So yeah, the green box location was one of, he had sent out a memo with like locations where the power had gone out, and then he like
Oh,
sent out a retraction
There's a snowstorm.
with one of the addresses
Any snowstorm
in issue
house.
being the green box.
I forgot.
So it's Earl's Rent a Space, typical 24-hour rental space.
It's a fast snowstorm.
It's
Hey,
somewhere in the city,
Bullshit. I can't.
town, whatever.
Oh man, I'm feeling trigger deja vu all over again. I gotta go in and fucking box, break my way into another box.
Yup.
Because Earl had to die.
Yeah. Do you have any thoughts on this, Olivia?
I mean, we can't find the flying fucker. Our best guess is to see if we can find any kind of clue at the box.
It's been so long.
Do we have good cover for this?
Fuck.
True.
Or do we have a good way to make a good cover? I don't trust Agent Orange. Me either, dude. He's up to some shit. My first thought was to gas the place and then make everyone leave while we go in.
We become exterminated. I'm sitting there thinking, well, all we have is the FEMA uniforms. That ain't gonna help us.
It's not feasible that FEMA would go in to do that. At least as far as I know, FEMA's for relief aid. So
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
You wanna make an idea roll? Everybody's welcome to, I
Everybody.
suppose.
Oh shit.
yeah.
Hell yes.
The funny thing is, if Oso gets it, he just can't tell us. So
Yes, I know.
Yeah.
also, idea rolls is just like,
I clicked the wrong one here.
Mm-hmm. Just in.
3 intelligence.
oh, critical
I
fail.
love these different dice.
Fail.
Does that mean Orange has
No.
a bad idea?
Fail.
A really bad
Potentially.
idea.
Or head empty, no thoughts whatsoever. He's just like, I got nothing.
No, I think
After
a fail
seeing
is
the shit
nothing.
I've seen, I
A
don't.
critical
I don't
fail
trust-
is.
Oh, you want to go a step further, make it mad?
Yeah.
I think we should gas the place.
Okay. Well,
Smoke it out.
Look at hell.
yeah, everything will be fine.
These guys-
Would I have
Bill.
Nobody will.
Would I have the ability to?
Nobody will question why. Like. Go ahead.
I was thinking if I could fake like a fire to make people evacuate, but then I don't. I think he might know that that's gonna cause more attention to the area, and he doesn't want to do that. So that's not a good idea.
That's when we pull the trigger on the other place and blow it up. Everybody has to go there.
Yeah, I suppose that's true, but we may need to go back there. We don't know that. That could be more. Not that I want to go back.
Not that I want to go back.
How would I get these samples looked at, if at all possible? Or, I guess I would have a kit for it. Because I believe one of the things, but like a portable.
Mm-hmm.
I can definitely say
Mm-hmm.
I
just
don't think
know the extent.
can't really sneak in and break the lock on the thing. If it's broken. Or if it's not broken, I mean. Don't really have any credentials.
Let's at least go there. Maybe we see where you. No.
No itch, right?
Maybe thing broke out.
You know
Maybe
what?
Human sized, we could get in.
You know what? We go there. You and the star here. Maybe the star can distract, and I can send the drone to look at it at least to see anything on the outside.
If small enough hole, perhaps drone could go in as well.
True. True.
Drone is a good idea. Illegal for us to go in, but drone could be a mistake.
Could be some kid.
Who's driving? Is it Oso? Is it Olivier?
It was Oso, as far as I know.
Also, you taking us? I got the GPS set up.
Gets in the driver's seat.
Hey Siri.
Hey, Siri.
And he gets all the
Oh, she's in
info
the
he
truck.
needs to go.
Octo's MIA right now, but she's probably in the truck too.
Okay.
Voy a dar un cocotazo. Yo no sé
I
quién
want to
está
case the
hablando.
place before we go in.
Like, I will smack you. Don't play with me.
And I'll say as much as
Archana just
also.
redeemed
Also,
daily
when we get
cries.
there, do a lap. I want to see the place before we park.
Yes, odds.
And God, I hope he understands.
Alright. So never mind the time of day of this picture.
Oh, it's
We
perfect.
can't have everything prepared. So yeah, Earl's Rent a Space, typical 24-hour. It has a razor wire fence surrounding the perimeter.
Voy a dar un
There
cocotazo.
is
Yo
a
no sé quién
keypad
está
at the
hablando.
gate that
Like, I
provides
will smack
access to those that
Don't
know
play
the
with
code,
ING
and
underscore
a
just
small office
redeemed
near the
daily
entrance.
cries.
There doesn't seem to be any cars in the parking lot as you all kind of do your drive-by. There also doesn't seem to be anything that is parked or near any of the units. Let's get everybody to roll alertness
Oh,
while we're here.
I've been waiting for this moment to fail. No, no, I don't.
We
want
had
us to
we had too
fail.
much coffee on the way there.
So anyone who has passed their alertness at this stage sees. So there is quite a bit of snow
Oh, fuck.
on the ground, and we can say it's maybe lightly snowing at this point,
Failure.
as well as pretty heavy clouds. But there is a couple of downed trees that have fallen in such a way as to crush some of the perimeter fencing and damaged
Shit.
some of the units, like having actually fallen onto the buildings. So yeah, that is the state of things as you see it.
Oh.
Doing your little lap around the perimeter.
So I'm not specifically able to see the green box itself, the one that's used.
Dang, no, so real.
Also doesn't need. He's driving.
Yeah,
Oh, no,
like
I
maybe you
failed.
can.
It just now popped up yours and Ocean's.
Oh shit.
Mine's like was super delayed.
Yeah. So from the exterior, you can kind of like maybe, I guess, get a sense for how the things are numbered, but it's
Yeah.
further within, you would guess, probably. You know, like if this is an outer row of units, there's like maybe
Multiple,
3
yeah.
or 4 rows of. Yeah.
Oh, depot.
But yeah, doesn't look like anybody's home. Let's roll luck, I guess. Somebody can roll luck.
There's someone, not me.
Anybody feel lucky? Huh?
Oh, thank God.
Too lucky.
All right, Olivier, it's your choice. Do you want the power to be on, like restored here, or power to still be out?
Ooh.
Pick the color.
Power to be out.
Okay.
Because this gives me
So
another
yeah,
idea
within
now.
this block, within the whole block of the area, so not just the the rent space, but you know, any other kind of like nearby buildings or houses, the power is also out. What do we do?
Interesting.
So there's a good chance nobody's home.
That's a good call. Any cars in the parking
Voy a
lot?
dar un
Any- does it look like
cocotazo. Yo no
anyone's
sé quién
working?
está hablando. Like, I will smack you.
No,
Play with me.
Hex no hexing, just redeemed daily credits.
there are no cars parked near the office. There are no cars that you see like parked by any of the units.
We park nearby and walk.
Oh,
I think that's probably a better idea than parking directly there. Oh man, I really gotta make a stealth character one of these times. For this kind of shit.
I need to find out.
Maybe that's what Bayou will be good at.
Fuck, you know,
I think you'll be pretty good if
Stealthy
we have
survival.
we have the mask and stuff for the FEMA outfits. So I think you'll be pretty good on that aspect.
Yeah, might be difficult to see who we are, but like at the same time, I'm
I
not.
still want to either send the drone in or take the camera from the drone with me to
I don't know.
get shots in case.
probably deaf.
That way we have something
They're
on
probably deaf,
file
but
for
who
any
knows?
reason.
You might be right.
Oh yeah, feel free to do that now.
Well, I'm trying to
I don't
figure
know how
out
loud
because
drones are, but
they're not really loud, but it's the fact of I can't stay on guard outside and the drone. Like it's, you know, it's a lot of multitasking trying to fly something while doing.
that's fine. I think having you use the drone first to see if you can get a better. Well, in fact, let me just use the drone first. Then we go in after.
To scout ahead. Yeah.
Yes.
All right. So if we use
And
the drone,
I'll be keeping an eye out while you're doing that to see if anybody's like around paying attention doing some shit.
New agent.
so are we gonna go with an alertness or a search for this? Just trying to scope out the area for anybody, anything, the container.
You can make search or your piloting skill if you want to use that.
Oh, true.
Alter.
I'll take either of those.
Yeah.
You get to be
Jesus.
better at piloting. So, nothing happens to the drone. This is pretty, you know, risk free here. But so you fly it around. What does your drone give us? You know, like is it kind of the quadcopter kind of situation? How big is this sucker?
I picture it. You know what the size of like the old green Xbox, kind
Oh
of
my God.
quadcopter with the camera underneath. Basically,
Mm-hmm.
it's a brick.
Ow.
Gotcha. Okay.
It's not one of the cheapest, but it's not exactly
Mhm.
the luxury.
Yeah, it's somewhere in the middle. And does it have like its own control stick and such, or do you like just control it from your phone? How does this even work?
The way I picture it is one of those briefcase ones where like the controls part of the briefcase and the actual drone sits on the top half of it. So it's kind of
Okay.
concealed, kind of not.
I dig it. Okay. So yeah, Olivier sets up the briefcase, and drone takes off. Does like a fly over the perimeter, essentially confirming, you know, the state of the outside. Olivier is also able to track down, you know, where the green box is. In particular, comes up to Unit 0171. Which does appear to be externally damaged. There is a downed tree on top of it, kind of like crushing the roof of it and exposing it to the outside elements. You can see that there's snow inside. there are, several boxes and containers and things that are like disheveled. Doesn't look like they've been rifled through per se, but like they've been disrupted by the tree crashing into the unit. And that's all you get with a fail.
Well, I think it's safe in the inside. I guess the best thing we can do is, like I said, I'm gonna bring the camera in with us, but go by like the entrance just to make sure there's nothing.
The
At
entrance
least
of the facility.
Yeah. At least we have confirmation that we can look inside.
Can you stop that playing?
Should
in
we
the
make
middle
our
of
way
a
then?
cutscene? Please don't.
I would say so.
Are we splitting up or acting in one unit?
Oh,
I would say keep
If we split,
Ocean.
at least 2 and 2.
Yeah. Keep Ocean on the scanner just in case. Because the worst comes to worst, we can always distract police or something in case for some reason they want to search out the blockout neighborhood.
Can you walk and pilot, or am I taking us?
Oh no, I'll walk with you. I'm taking the camera.
Also guard the car.
And also check his disguise to make sure he is a guard mode.
A guard.
I can just see Oso doing some
You mean
hitman
like-
shit, taking someone out, stealing their outfit. But he's too buff, so it doesn't fit well.
He wants to roll disguise. Okay. Yeah, we'll just put it behind a disguise roll. Go ahead and roll that shit. Is that a success or a 78? It's a failure. Alright, so also doesn't have a guard uniform that would seem to do the trick. Or seem likely to do the trick. He's just
Yeah,
got
he's gonna
the
break kayfabe.
He just shakes his fist at the heavens and stands guard.
What a character.
All right, Ocean.
I
what
think-
do you,
Yeah, I think Orange is like, right.
I can't remember. What did we have you roll for like listening to the police scanner?
Good question. I don't remember.
Now I do.
Honestly, would it? I mean, if you're, it could be luck because it just could be luck on the right channel, like flipping through things.
Mm-hmm.
Could be.
Mhm.
What are the other skills? My brain.
Let me see what did I roll
I mean, it wouldn't really be SIGINT because not too much of it is.
last time.
I mean,
Yes,
unless
but
SIGINT
it could
covers.
have been-
Mm-hmm.
It could have been luck, yeah.
Yeah.
Computer science, maybe.
Melee, this way.
Go ahead. I do like SIGINT. Because maybe they're using like 10 codes over the chatter, and it's maybe hard to identify what's going on. So SIGINT would work. At least for what I'm thinking currently.
Because I mean, it's a signal, and you need intelligence. So
Yeah, give us.
What the fuck happened here?
Yeah, give us a SIGINT.
Uh,
If you please.
Now that I can roll it, because I couldn't roll it last time, I think.
Oh
Sure.
yeah, that's true.
Let's go.
Oh,
56. Failure.
Yay.
I thought I was about to
Alright,
see
go
some
get to
like
improve it again.
amazing numbers.
So yeah, there's a fair amount of chatter coming through the scanner, but like you're coming across maybe like some trucker CB radio conversations as well as like official sounding. Yeah. Yeah. But nothing that like stands out as interesting at this point.
Fuck, it keeps doing that. Shit.
Yeah,
All
what
right,
makes me
so
want to make
what's the
Agent
play?
Trucker?
Right on paper. Paper, no.
Well, whenever you're ready, we're
The castle? There it is. Fuck, I zoomed in on the wrong one.
keeping an eye out and making our way inside and heading to the inner bits. Trying to do it in a way that's quick, because I know I'm pretty obvious out here, so I'm just trying to be quick about it.
How are you bypassing the gate?
Was there not a? I thought you said there was like a tree, like down.
That was on the thing.
Is that on the inside?
Oh, yeah, no. So there is like a section of fence that's downed as well by a tree. So yeah, I just didn't
Yeah.
want to assume that was going to be your route.
Yep.
I'm just being smart and simple, or rather simple, not necessarily smart.
Octo.
Quick.
All right. So the two of you, crunch over the snow, and we can say that you've parked the troop carrier vehicle.
I would
Yeah,
at least try to go like a couple blocks away, so we'd have to walk. But yeah,
Okay.
in my mind at least.
Okay. So we'll take it as
I would-
canon, unless someone.
I would say a couple blocks away on the street where the hole is, so that way it's more inconspicuous.
Hmm.
You know what I mean? Like if the east side has a hole in it, we just park a couple blocks down the street on the east side.
You and also the drivers.
Boy.
I don't know shit about that.
So it probably takes you all a couple of minutes of crunching through the snow until you reach the fence and climb over the dead tree. It's somewhat slippery and slick as your boots are crunching on the
Frozen bits.
bark and yeah.
Did it right.
And being extra careful, avoiding that razor wire as you cross that pit, and make your way into the compound / facility. You make your way to the green box and alright, give me one more alertness or SIGINT test.
I'd love to roll SIGINT and make it better, but I also feel like this is important. So I'm gonna roll like a fuck up, and I'm gonna really screw it up. So
Should I roll it too?
BRB.
I mean, I assumed we
Nice.
were.
Oh
both-
yeah, Olivier can.
Critical failure for alertness.
You roll what you want to roll. Oh, 9?
Get me out of here.
Suffering
All
from
right, so
success.
Olivier, you clock. You clock as you all are kind of like rounding corners and such. You see that there are surveillance cameras, but they don't appear to be powered.
Mm.
And there is one that like obviously points in the direction of the green box. Okay. Inside the green box. Yeah, there's like so a picture. It's like I guess a regular size space, maybe like 8 feet by 10 feet, crammed with metal shelving, and on the metal shelving are like these plastic buckets, or this is how it would have been before the tree crashed into it. Like plastic buckets are filled with things that are in baggies or boxes or random shit. But now, like some of these shelves have been like crunched, and the boxes have spilled out. Some of them have like maybe the one on the right side of the wall has It's actually fallen over. And the door that like opens to the unit is swinging open, or you know, like it's just completely open. And yeah, that's the state of things as you do the green box.
I don't think I made it clear that I would be wearing the balaclava that Rem had mentioned, but just in case, just to make sure you're aware of those. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm also
Yeah.
thinking in case there's any kind of like toxic fumes or anything like that. Do I smell anything?
No.
Okay.
Nope. You.
Yeah, I
Coast
would have
looks
pulled
clear.
down so that I could smell it just to make sure. Okay.
Yeah, you all notice, as soon as, like, just inside the green box, there's like a little, like electrical motion sensor kind of thing that looks like it has a battery pack attached to it. And you would imagine that this is the quote-unquote parrot from the email. This is the like external monitoring that Delta Green installed to monitor the integrity of the unit.
Gotcha. Give me a second to actually look at what it said about the if it was in there.
I think it was probably near the top of the briefing or the email.
You're right.
You don't have computer science, do you?
Oh, hope so.
I do.
Not a
Is
piece
it
of
decent?
fucking fruit.
We'll do one.
Take this camera, upload it to their monitoring software, and see if we can get anything from it.
I got it to get fruit to wash my face. And it
Is that something I'd be able
Try
to
and
do with that, or is that a different skill set?
wasn't a
I was looking, and because I have
roll it.
craft electricity, but computer science just makes more sense.
failure.
Boy, howdy. I had a 42 and rolled an 87. Why am I so bad at rolling?
Like in this game,
Do not ask me to roll.
here's our skills and training. If we fail, we put a check mark. And after
I get all the
session-
bad rolls
Yeah, so
so that
Agent
Oso
Orange,
can.
much.
You know what? I fail so that Oso can crit. I walk so he can run.
Exactly.
All the roles we need, I fail. All the roles we don't need, no. Anyways,
Our turn.
Welcome back.
Double-edged sword.
Thanks.
End of session.
So we got you
we improve our skills.
scanning in the car, and Oso's watching, and we're going into the green box right now, just so you're aware.
And if I don't have the skill, I can't use it.
So does that mean I don't know how to do it? I take too much time to do it? What does that mean? What does this fail mean? Can't do it?
Yeah, like as far as Agent Orange knows, that seems like an impossibility at this point.
Yeah, I try to plug in the USB, I flip it, I do it again, it doesn't fit. I flip it, it doesn't go in. I don't think it works.
You can hear the type.
It is beyond me. I don't think I help you with this. Cannot do it. Let's see, what else can we look at doing here? You said there was stuff spilled out on the ground from
do-
some of the boxes. Like, do you want me to do like a search for that to
Mhm.
see what I can find?
Mhm.
Or... There's not an
Yeah, both
investigate
of
skill,
you.
is there?
I don't think so, but search is
No.
going to be a good one.
Oh,
And
search.
we'll say this is like a 5-minute search.
Well, I have almost
it's
no
a
hope of making
fairly
this. And
small.
I will roll. Oh my god.
Both of you can roll.
I made it. I made it with a 24%.
Nice.
Nice.
I'm getting
Now's
the
your time
small
to shine.
rolls and like the ones that are like 80%. Nah, it's a failure, dude. Yeah, now's the time to shine, huh?
you know, while you're searching, since I
Yeah.
failed, I'm gonna use this time to Craft Electronics to try to take apart their monitoring system to see if I can get anything
Huh.
to like hook up.
You want to
with me
reverse
mine.
engineer it?
Okay.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Okay.
Damn.
Okay.
And I'm gonna fuck it
So
up.
Agent Orange. Yeah. So as the two of you kind of like look around, trying to sort out what's what, see maybe process kind of like what
What
the
happened here? Yeah.
internal, yeah, what the internal logic of the storage here may have been. You recognize, or sorry, Agent Orange kind of spots in the corner of, like we'll say maybe the back left corner of the unit is a space that's still sheltered from the snow, and you see that there's some footprints inside the corner of the unit. They look to be fairly recent, and next to it there is a frozen pile of bloody vomit.
Maybe that's something we can get checked as well. Do you think this was Skips?
Good chance. If he was the one on duty.
They said duty.
Do I see anything else of interest in that area? Something that looks like it's missing? Something that opened or taken?
No,
Saber.
no, not necessarily. But you do notice that, like in essence, it kind of like dawns on you in terms of mission, what there is to be accomplished. Like all of this stuff needs to be taken into inventory.
Okay. I guess I grabbed the big chunk of vomit.
And then Olivier, as you're now like fiddling with the electronics, you just kind of like, do more of like an inspection of it rather than actually tinkering with it. Thinking like, ooh, maybe I can disconnect the battery unit, or maybe get to a data access point or something. And you don't see like an obvious like a tape or anything, or like a USB port. You're not quite sure what Agent Orange was trying to plug into. Maybe it was the power cord. But yeah, that's fruitless as well.
I should put period, but no.
Okay.
What do we do?
What do we do? I don't know. I'm not in there. I don't know.
I get any of the stuff that I feel like we're going to need to like take inventory of, stuff that I feel like cannot stay behind, stuff that would cause potential Norwegian contamination or anything of that nature, and try to. We're gonna have to move it out of here. So there's boxes and stuff in here, right? There's things I can stuff things.
Yeah,
in
there's
various
like a
departments.
handful of. Yeah.
Since I failed at messing with their monitoring system, I'm gonna take my camera to zoom around and get some shots of everything in the container.
Ooh.
Gotcha.
That'll help us.
1, 2, 3.
Yeah, so you do
But
kind
yeah, I'll
of like
start
a
working out the logistics of what
crime scene aerial view, just kind of documenting the state of the thing before you all start fucking with the placement of stuff.
Yeah.
Now, do we see
Okay.
any kind of container it was kept in? Like maybe like a glass thing, or maybe it was in a crate?
Oh, here's something I could also do as well.
are-
If I could examine closer the vomit, I've got biology. If there's anything weird about that, I want to know that I could notice. But you know, take care of Olivier's stuff first.
Yeah. I mean, just at first glance,
I don't know. Yeah.
or like without specialist equipment, like just a visual inspection,
Yeah.
it looks like bloody vomit. Doesn't look like there's orange juice coming out of it or anything suspect.
Orange juice.
But yeah, when you take it back and do a closer examination, perhaps you'll find something.
Ooh. Like,
So hold the thought.
Hold that thought.
I am gonna roll it, but I want to use criminology to see if I can notice any tampering on the tree at all.
Don't make that roll.
All right, we'll ignore it.
Yeah. Yeah. No.
Sometimes you don't
no.
need to roll.
Listen,
Criminals, yeah. Yeah.
Listen,
I don't
he's-
buy that, sir.
he's drunk. He's thinking of everything.
All right. But okay. So you all are here. You've got to get these crates essentially. Someone had asked if there's a crate that they can stuff this stuff in. Yeah, like
Yeah.
you
I knew
can-
some of them
you
had
can
spilled over. I
repackage
was thinking
things to a
just
certain
yeah.
extent. Yeah.
Hit that move right.
Yeah,
Fuck
but
that. Manual
you are
labor?
correct. It essentially needs to be like moved into the truck
a
and
bit.
taken back to home plate.
Been a minute.
Like not just the stuff that's spilled, but like everything that's in here.
So
But,
maybe we get the muscle to help us.
In fact, I'll text as I'm getting it to Oso. We need hand. Lots of stuff need to be brought back to the truck.
Respond with a smiley face.
Spawns with a skull and crossbones.
Responds with confused face.
This is where we.
Now he turns up with a hand, like some random hand from some guy, and he won't tell where he got it.
Responds with man standing.
Start standing tall.
Oh, this isn't gonna go so good for me, is it?
You'll show the phone to Ocean.
Uh-huh.
And just stare. Stare at Ocean.
I look at the phone and I stare back at him and just stare back because I'm not quite sure what he wants from me.
Also has done many a staring contest in his career, so he will maintain that
And he's
stare.
never lost. Literally has never lost. His eyes
Okay, after-
naturally water without blinking.
Okay, after like 20 seconds or something, I'm like, what?
And after about 30 seconds, I'm like, you get another text. Get your ass over here and help me with the crates.
And once I see that text, I just put a picture of a box, a hand, and an arrow pointing at it.
The old way, the hieroglyphs.
If he sees the hieroglyphs, he'll nod.
Haha!
And then walk. Now, what do I have to roll for also to find him?
Oh, just follow the tracks. Follow your nose, Oso.
Yeah, do you want to roll survival? To follow the tracks?
Oh no.
Oh,
What's your survival? Oh my god.
Oh,
He's
he
done it.
succeeded.
I forgot you have like a huge survival. Also is a survivor. It's true.
Also shows up, smiling.
The hieroglyph.
Good to see you, Pharaoh. Take the box back. Hands him a box.
Also, thanks about that new title. Likes it. Takes the box back.
That's going to be his wrestling gimmick.
That's
when
his new
he
gimmick.
Yeah.
Pharaoh.
Pharaoh's good. He's thinking about his new mask and how it's gonna look.
All right.
Yup.
Holds up his scepter.
No
So let's
bad.
say like 10 minutes pass,
Yeah.
and you all that's enough time to make a few trips back and forth and load up the back of the truck with these green box items
All right.
or crates. Is there anything else you would like to
How snowy is it right now?
do? So it's currently lightly snowing. The clouds are pretty thick and heavy. And yeah, there's probably a good foot or two on the ground.
Meaning, how certain would I feel
The
that
tracks are pretty easy.
it would
though.
would cover up the tracks over
Fuck, I didn't pay
time
attention to what I got at the
at
end.
this rate?
Oh.
Or do I need to
Turn.
go through and carry like a stick or something behind me and just like
Metal
a branch
laurel
with
rose.
lots of stuff and just kind of comb it over? Actually,
Yeah, you
he's
can.
gonna do that anyways.
Mhm.
He's not even gonna trust that. He's gonna be
Okay.
paranoid. He's like, I'll be right back, and he'll make a lap
Laurel?
around, do that
No.
as quickly and
All right.
efficiently as
Laurel?
possible.
Laurel.
All right.
If you want me to roll something, I will.
I'll
but
say
the other
this can
ones
be
are- Yeah, but you tell me. I have no idea.
we'll apply. We'll use
Pharmacy, 100%.
survival and or criminology. So
Okay.
Rim, if you wanted to use your failure for that, or you can re-roll.
Fuck me, no.
Wait, can also roll
I'll,
on this too.
I'll take
improvement. Yeah.
I'll take my failure for
Yeah.
that.
Oh. Let's go.
Yeah. Oh, so you can roll as well.
Yes.
All right.
Oh no.
So yeah, like it's pretty obvious that like your tracks are pretty deep, and the snow is pretty light. Like unless there's another heavy snow, it's gonna be obvious. But say la vie.
Oh well.
Oh well.
Who cares if they know? We'll be gone by then. It was a good idea though.
That's 3.
In
Yeah.
theory.
He gets in the shotgun seat and waits. Let's keep going.
Serious question. How serious is what kind of gear is also wearing? Is it just wrestling gear because it's like custom that they have like their initials engraved on the bottom of it?
He has the wrestling mask. Everything else is what they provided for him.
Okay.
It's part of his kayfabe outfit.
Yeah, so it's probably like combat boots, BDU pants,
Probably something to keep
thick
warm as well.
winter jacket.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Would be funny though, just like 2 normal prints and like a third like large print with just also written in it because it's on the bottom of the shoe engraved.
That'd be hilarious.
Oh. Oh, 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 oh.
All right, sweet. So are we back to home plate?
I think
that where we're
that's
headed?
where we're headed. Yeah.
Mhm.
Okay. Okay.
Mine, dude.
All right, so we'll burn another 5-10 minutes driving back to
10 minutes. No.
home plate. You see, pull through the utilities building parking lot, still pretty busy with the double parked trucks, and the camp, some tents set up They've got like diesel generators
Camp East End.
that they're setting up. And yeah, you will all park near enough to home plate to where the moving of containers is not going to be, or like minimizes how conspicuous it is or whatever.
Yeah, we got people moving stuff in and out, so it's not too weird, but you don't want to attract too much attention.
Yeah. Yep. Or don't want people peering into what's in the containers.
Actual containers, yeah.
Yep. All right, so I'm gonna burn another 5 minutes or so, whatever.
5 minutes.
Yeah, as
10
we're doing
minutes.
that.
Loading shit up. Yep. And you are now back at home plate.
Once we do that, I
It is.
think there was something about contacting ASO through home plate.
Yes.
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 So there's the
Just
little green
trying to figure
triangle icon in the bottom right.
Trying to figure out what I'm gonna type to him.
Right on the bottom line.
Oh, okay. As Agent Orange parks himself in front of the computer, what is everybody else do?
And also roll search as he continues to search for anything to eat in his office.
We gotta figure that out.
Take another run at it. Or do you want to expand the search to? Oh, well, never
Yeah,
mind.
you'll expand it,
We'll see how this goes.
but it failed.
Alright. So, yeah, Oso steps outside maybe and starts looking for tracks and or
I could see him just like shoving his arm up into a vending machine trying to grab it.
yeah.
Maybe there's one piece about to fall. He's trying to shake it.
Yeah.
Comes up empty though, for now.
Oh bullshit.
Do they have a name for
Bullshit.
the green box? Was there like a SIGINT name that I don't remember?
It's Manstar.
I don't see it. I'm thinking of typing out something like GB224 contents secured,
Mm-hmm.
Norwegian contamination being assessed. Or secured at home plate.
Is that what he typed?
Yeah.
Alright. So you run the little application and type in to the window that pops up
Type
a
of
message. And about 10 seconds later, you see that somebody's typing, and then you get a response that says, confirmed, begin inventory, provide descriptions of contents. And this is the fun part where we start to inventory the green box.
Yeah.
So somebody can roll me a d10.
I'll do it.
Oh,
I
Great.
will bear this curse.
Oh, I guess we should see who is, yeah, who wants to inventory this item.
I mean, I'll do some of it.
Same.
Probably a few of us should. I mean, in case there's.
There might be occultist stuff in it.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. We could spread some mythos knowledge around, some unnatural. But anyway, here's my D10. I got a 3.
Sure.
Whatever that means.
Okay. Well, so tell me who is. Sorry, we'll just. Oop, no. Who is inventorying the first item?
I was.
Keep it simple.
I
We'll
was.
keep it in that order.
Yep.
All right. So number 3
Yep.
is this item.
Oh, it's
Oh
And
no!
I
I'm
will
gonna release the
describe
fucking
it.
Hellraiser.
The box.
All right.
decorative box. I'm gonna write that down.
Oh wait, sorry, I got it wrong.
Got
Because
it
the things
wrong.
are numbered 0 to
0 to
that was
9,
actually item
probably.
number 4.
Okay,
Mm-hmm.
that's
Yep.
fine.
All right, so you get this instead.
Okay,
um,
much less exciting, but interesting.
Archival document.
yes. So you are flipping through this. These are
Chicago. Backyard
it's
district.
like a box of files that are in here. You note that they are files belonging to Abner Lebovitz. They look like they're mostly maps. Maps that are yearly surveys of the Stockyard district in Chicago from 1910 to 1924. It looks like it is a detailed account. Ooh, okay. That takes you about 2 hours to archive entirely. Initially, the material seems quite boring. This person was a cartographer charged with updating city maps each year for the purposes of like political districting, census taking, and police records. Each year has its own file containing a map dedicated to each purpose, and whatever notes he deemed relevant, reports of improperly zoned construction, time, and all that kind of stuff. In 1912, there are a few notes about a meatpacking company, and there were some formal inquiries into a possible error. As the archives go on, though, the notes grow increasingly complex and haphazard. Building appears in the center of each map, hand-drawn in red ink. There are grainy photographs of the city skyline. Roll me an alertness test, please.
Alert.
I sure will.
45.
And tell me the result because I'm on a different tab.
45 out of 44, so 1% failure.
Okay.
I've already checked it. Unfortunately. This could be a
By
good
the
thing.
1920s, this person seems to be
Unhinged.
obsessing a bit. Yeah, there's hastily scrawled notes that are like in English as well as Yiddish.
Get it.
That says, "How do I get there?" Numerous routes drawn in various colors of ink circumnavigate different parts. All right, 1923 file contains only a dismissal notice by the city of Chicago on the grounds of conduct unbecoming of a city official. 1924, a file contains a single map, hand-drawn, and a dizzying spiral of failed routes spaced out over the course of months. Written on a strip, tattered cloth, the final note reads, "The cattle tunnels!" Exclamation. "I shall have them now!" Exclamation. Okay then. So that is approximately 2 hours of your time.
Fucking out.
Next was... Who?
Me with the 7.
7.
Show me the curse of sanity.
Okay. So 7 is actually... Oops, wrong. Wrong thingy.
Document facts.
7 is actually 6.
Castle.
Oh god.
What is this?
You got the fetus bags. I'm sorry.
I told you it was going to be sanity.
I got a map.
Alright, this one is... inside this box, there are hundreds of yellow... Oh wait, is this the right one?
Oh, are you messing up again?
Yes,
Are we messing up?
this is the... Okay, yeah. I almost read the wrong one.
I'm waiting for one of these to pop
A
up
series
with a
of-
hat and cane.
A series of vacuum-sealed cellophane packets encase an entire box worth of odd, fleshy lumps. The things, if they were ever alive, are long dead and gray with age. Each is about the size of a fist and appears tumorous. Are you versed in anthropology, archaeology, or occult? Or a classical language?
I do have some occult, but none of the others.
Go ahead and roll it.
If she asked me to look, would biology or chemistry or any of that help?
If you would like to examine the fleshy lumps with forensics or medicine, that could be something that happens.
Hold up, that might be worthwhile. Hold on. Let me get there.
Let me get there. Wait.
Oh no, my medicine's shit. It's pharmacy and chemistry that are my two. Never mind.
Gotcha. Alright, so
It's US. It's all
Grim's
US.
occult looks like it failed. So that's as much as you're able to get from it.
Does it look
Um,
anything like the flesh color of Skip Mills?
Give me a forensics or a medicine test.
You know what? I'll do that. But either would be a fail, so because I have 0 in both. I don't know that I can actually gain either of those.
Oh, okay.
You can gain because that's how we got.
Because there's some that you have to have like training, and you can't.
I was gonna say that's how I got Sigurd.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you can fail at this automatically, but you're gonna fuck something up. So your call.
Never mind. I'm too busy looking at this cool map.
Yeah. Alright, so weird fleshy lumps sealed in vacuum sealed cellophane packets. It's
These are not
the extent
lovely
of what
lady
you're able
lumps.
to ascertain here. Yeah, I will say, like, at the very least, Agent Orange would recognize, like, the tumors are odd.
Level up.
You know, like, look like they're big, unnatural growths on whatever these fleshy things are.
Mostly metals.
Yeah. Okay. And
Yeah,
then
from a biological perspective,
Agent... Yeah. Agent Ocean wanted to do something? Was that,
Yes.
were you inspecting one of them? Which
Yes.
number did you get?
Also,
What?
do not show these to Oso. He might think they are food.
Oh, shit.
Oh,
Alright.
Oh well, roll your sanity. Here we go. Why is it like a banana? What is going on?
I couldn't get the picture to quite do what I wanted because obviously it's quite fucked up what this thing
Yeah.
is describing, but...
Yeah.
So inside this box, Agent Ocean discovers a wooden carving that looks like a mannequin head. A hatchet is lodged in the cranium, and there are scorch marks around the base. Character skilled in anything like craft woodworking. Is anybody skilled in anything like craft woodworking?
I don't think so.
I'm just a simple electric mechanic.
Chemistry, biology, mathematics, pharmacy.
Oso?
Demolitions.
Oso?
Oso's eating. He's busy.
You want to know
Yeah.
if
He's woodworking.
he's woodworking?
Yeah.
Dude, if he pulls out woodwork,
Yeah.
I'm gonna tell you right now, there ain't no working with no wood. Damn.
Also puts on his lumberjack outfit. Oso. That's his new
Alright,
character.
So, aside from the obvious attempts to destroy this thing, the only signs of tool use are the crudely drawn eyes and a crooked smile. It appears as if the head was not carved, but grown in its current shape, which costs some sanity. Go ahead and roll me a sanity test, please, and then project if you like.
Awesome.
Glad I only got the map.
Where is my...
I got the tumor, next tumor got the tumor.
You said there was a hatchet in it, or there's a carving of a hatchet as well.
Yeah, there is a hatchet buried in it.
I don't think I wanna project now. I keep that for later, I guess.
Oh, so somebody buried the hatchet.
Okay.
Literally.
Yup.
I like this Motorola like
Okay.
Razr flip phone that's like glued to its forehead too.
Yeah. All right. So 3 of the items have been cataloged. I will just say that has taken a couple of hours. We'll just say each thing of the game of simultaneous processing will be a couple of hours to accomplish.
I guess I'll.
All right. So Oso as well. You have been searching long and hard for some food. You have probably encountered some MREs,
Nice.
but they've been few and far between. You have not found the mother lode yet, in terms of food. Okay, are we doing another round? There are, sorry, I
Yes.
should say there are 10 items total.
Yeah, I was gonna say it depends on how many there are.
I'm down for another round.
How do you want us to handle rolling for what's left? Because there's
Just roll d10s, and if you re-roll,
While they roll, can
yeah.
also try to persuade somebody to give them another load of food.
Make
Yeah.
Okay, someone already got a 7, so you can just go to the next one or before or after, doesn't matter.
Oh, yeah, sorry, I guess I should say you can also, rather than rolling, you can go 1 up or 1 down from the item you just,
Okay. I want to go with
inventoried.
6
Uh,
instead of 7.
yeah, sure, I take the 2.
Was 6 the mystery box?
I have no idea. I don't remember, if I'm being honest.
Okay, yeah. All right. So just keep things simple. I'll go one person at a time. So, what's his face? Orange wants to go number 6.
Yes. I want a number 9 large.
All right.
Ready?
Do you like that supersized? It's only it's only a D6
How
more.
much? How many? I was gonna say, how much sanity would that cost suicide?
All right. So 6 is actually 5 on this for the players.
Yes, notes. Yes.
Hundreds of yellow legal pads that contain failed drafts of a title, Escaping Altamira, an unpublished novel by one-off 1960s literary star Ryan Whitehead. Paper is smeared with moisture, sifting through the decades of drafts, eventually leads to an interesting account of this person's journeys into the Amazon and his eventual suicide note. Ooh, holy shit, this looks like there might be something fun here. Hang on.
Yeah. Who was the person? Did you say? Did you give a name?
Ryan Whitehead?
Okay, thank you.
Sorry, there's like a link in here. I want to see if it actually works.
Oh, that's
Or
cool.
if
If
it's,
so.
fucking with me. Oh, holy shit. Okay, there's a recording in here for you to listen to.
Ooh.
Yeah.
I'm gonna put it in Foundry for now, but somebody wants to transfer it to Discord or
Ooh,
whatever.
SoundCloud mixtape. Let's go.
Mm-hmm.
Does it? Just
There's
work?
also an ammo box with port. Oh, what's that?
Sorry, I was just trying to figure out how to play it and stuff on here. But yeah, go ahead.
Second. Second.
There is also an
Second.
ammo box with Portuguese letters, or yeah, lettering on the side. Does anybody have military science land at 60%? I imagine Hannah might.
Hannah,
I was gonna say I'm fairly certain.
Octal, where is Octal?
There's 4.
she's got military science 42. I'm gonna go ahead and roll it for her. Dope. But, she'll
Second,
get to
1972. It's been a
Also
week now
thinking-
since the magazine sent me to the jungle to write an article about the Wild West gone south.
or history.
I'm following a
Does
moving
anybody have
frontier
history,
town
40%?
called Little Altamira.
I don't think I have anything in history.
10%.
I have 10.
They had
missing.
10%. Yeah. The usual.
All right. I suppose people are welcome to roll it if they so choose.
I mean, I'll try. There's always a chance.
Everybody failed.
Oh, I got excited for a second. It's backwards.
Oh wait, I have history 40. I didn't even remember. I will.
Damn.
Oh, that's you there. That's you. You got the opposite of me.
I don't know if it's a second chance from the editors
Okay.
or the owners getting me exiled here
I
for a
should
month
probably
or
listen to
so.
the recording
Some
too.
of my less sober indiscretions.
I was gonna say I can. Did you want me to like
Either way,
stream it a
took me
certain way, or
surprisingly
how we
little time to get out.
are y'all just listening to it?
Nah, I don't know.
Albert coming along as photographer. Good eye.
Are you able to stream
Knows
it? That
how
would be
to
cool.
drink and takes pictures. Somehow, though, we got to ditch the magazine stooge they sent
That's
to
what I'm
keep us
wondering.
alive.
That might be too fancy for me.
No, I could probably stream it.
Brazil's latest military coup wasn't content enough with its 15 minutes of dictatorship.
Depends on how you want to handle that.
Those crazy bastard generals are cutting themselves
Yeah,
a
I
little
can
road
think of
through the green hell alongside the river. The river, the Amazon.
That way we can all
2
listen at
years
once.
on, and the Rodivia Transamazonica.
Mm-hmm.
It's little more than dried
I'm
out
gonna look up,
potholes in summer and muddy swamp in the
While you're
rainy
doing that,
season.
there's another handout.
And yet it continues. And as it pushes through the humid jungle,
to share.
Altamira
Alright,
follows
is
close
this
behind,
Prepared.
serving the workers booze, drugs,
should have
and the
a
bodies of its women. A depraved place,
link to my
dangerous too,
phone there.
Watch stream.
and frequently getting shot,
Alright,
left on the
let
trail,
me turn off the music I had going in the
often
background.
for
so I
even
can
less
hear
cause
it.
than a couple of reals. And paving the road to
And,
modernity with the bones of barroom shootouts and used rubbers.
Ready? We hit that button.
Who knows if there is in
I
fact
should've-
a
And if
heaven
you
and
don't
a
know,
hell.
yeah, there's all you
Might
down there.
take a sword
Yeah, I turned it
guess,
down 'cause it was
but hell
too loud.
will be a viciously overcrowded
Might
version
be-
of Little Altamira.
I'll try to keep it at a decent volume for you guys. Alright.
At Arizona State University, we're bringing world-class education from our globally acclaimed faculty to you. Ranked #1 in innovation for 10 consecutive years.
Damn. Arizona State University. Keep fucking with them. Okay. Cool. 1, 3, 6, 7. 3, 6, 7. I forgot. Get it.
And as it pushes through the humid jungle, Altamira follows close behind, serving the workers booze, drugs, and the bodies of its women. A depraved place, dangerous too. Men frequently getting shot and left on the trail, often for even less cause than a couple of reals.
4 recordings.
And paving the road to modernity with the bones of barroom shootouts and used rubbers. Who knows if there is in fact a heaven and a hell? I can take a sordid guess that hell will be a viciously overcrowded version of Little Altamira.
That's recording 1.
June 4th. Ran across some statues, 7 feet tall and dotted along the trail, like roadside attractions. They depict women with clubs attacking a figure that is very obviously male. With such enormous equipment, he don't have room for the legs no more. Just a stone trunk being dragged through the dirt while he's walking on his hands. Got no eyes. Just a big sucking hole for a mouth. The crew blasted some of them apart to make way for the road. Gotta remember to call the museum down here before these savages crush their whole history to hell and gravel.
God damn.
June 6th. I can't make sense of it. We saw the smoke of the town about a day earlier than we expected. Thought the bastards called it a day and went home. Far fucking from it. Far fucking from it. Entering Little Altamira, we came on a scene that would have made Caligula blush. Real loving. We dive right in. Albert and the editor stooge are lost in the shuffle. Things get fuzzy, but it's about the craziest damn time I can ever remember. The best lack all conviction, while the worst are full of passionate intensity. Women fighting over me like a piece of meat. Then the gunfire. Army came down from the road, buck his gun down everyone they saw moving, and then set upon the fallen. Machetes. Fascists' wet dream. As mere anarchy is loosed upon our little world. Blood and tide. Everywhere. They grabbed a group of us survivors and lined us up. The officer stalks out of the night. He's a hard bastard, more scratched than skin, bleeding from everywhere. I almost smell the fear in the air as his name is whispered by his men. They call him El Jefe.
El Jefe.
El Jefe walks down the line and begins cutting himself with a straight razor, looking each of us in the eye as he does it. About the fourth one down, he cuts his face. The girl in front of him, maybe 17, maybe older, she gives this moan in response, a deep one, pleasant. Then she's being dragged out of the line by her hair. The soldiers, they circle up around her in a C shape, real careful to give us a full view. The others find a line and cock their rifles. I'm pissing myself, staring down the barrels, begging in all the languages I know. And I see the girl on the ground. She's still hot to trot, writhing around the mud like a dog on heat. El Jefe shouts something, and the soldiers start beating her to death in their rifle stocks. I see it all. But El Jefe, he sees me. He's staring straight at us. He starts pointing to folks in the line, and they open up with them goddamn guns. The man to the left of me goes down. The couple to my right scores more. All that was left was maybe half a dozen of us. There's this eerie calm between the girl's last breath and the sounds of the jungle resume. Then there's this rustling in the underbrush. A weird hooting, chattering, like bats on a summer night, but louder, and from every direction. The soldiers are shooting again, but this time into the trees, screaming, "Amante, Amante!" Someone grabs me, and we run down the muddy road in the dead of night. I swear I can hear those hooting bat noises rushing past us. Meet Albert back in the boat landing. No sign of the magazine stooge. Albert's face is cut to shit, and he's got no answers for me. What happened? What the hell happened? June 7th. Was woken early in the morning. Sounds of a fight. I found Albert stabbing one of the remaining soldiers with something. He held it in his mouth and went at the man like a fucking woodpecker. The Brazilians almost wiped us all out, as they tried to shoot him on full auto. I was screaming. I was screaming at him. Something I don't know what. And then he came at me, with that thing writhing out of him. I ended up cutting something off, out of him, with my pa's Bowie knife. Albert fell overboard. The Varans finished the job. Those left threw their own dead to the fish. Didn't hesitate as the ceremony of innocence is drowned. The thing still flopping around in my hand. I slammed it shut inside an ammo box. I can still hear it thrashing around in there. Maybe a doctor back home will, I don't know. Guess that old boy Conrad was right about the jungle.
Yeah, the old heart of darkness.
That was pretty cool.
Yep. Cool.
So it seems like it's the same thing that we dealt with old Gooner.
Yeah. Similar. Amante.
Can't believe El Jefe did it.
Yep, so I've got some bullet points that summarize what you all are taking away from this in theory. An unnatural thing cut from the mouth of Albert Kapchka escaped from the green box. The thing is from a tropical climate. Sex and violence are dangerous temptations, often confused by those attached or affected. The thing in the ammo box is or was somehow connected to a hooting sound in the trees of the jungle. And Whitehead was driven to a life of reclusive madness by the events in the Amazon. I imagine that's what the suicide note is supposed to convey.
Hmm. You said it was cut from the mouth?
Mm-hmm. Yep. So I imagine this Albert, whoever the fuck they were, this thing erupted from their mouth and it was cut out of it. But inside the ammo box, let's roll a luck roll, maybe? Yeah, let's call it luck.
Alright. Oh shit! We're lucky.
Nice. Alright, so you get to decide then. Is the thing still in here? Or is it missing?
Oh god. I think it needs to be in there.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do you doom us all?
I mean, if it's not in there, then it's in the town.
Exactly. I think it's.
Alright.
Maybe he
sweet.
finds out by like knocking against
So,
the ammo or something like
yeah. And it knocks back.
Oh my
You do
God.
the dut, 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 dut. Yeah.
It starts hooting.
Good find.
If it starts hooting.
No, it yeah, you'll know it when you hear it. But okay. Good find.
Wow.
Let's have the next one.
Do I lose any sanity
Unless
from
you
that,
want to talk
by
about
the
that
way?
some more. There is nothing noted here.
Ooh, I am
So
so lucky
I
right
suppose
now.
not. Yeah. Yeah, Rem?
Who up inventory in the
What,
green box right now?
I choose 0.
Yeah. Item number 0?
Mm.
Oh, I don't think. Well, that's fine. All right, so item 0. Oh, was the carving
What?
that
So
The head
that
carving.
Ocean
Yeah.
found.
then it would be 10 I would choose.
10. Okay.
Okay. So,
Agent.
Oh.
Item 0.
Oh.
10.
item 10 is a portrait collection. This box contains dozens of family portraits. The medium seems to vary from photography to oil painting to sculpture. Alertness, anthropology, archaeology, or art can be tested here.
Anybody got them?
Alertness is just about the only thing that I got. So
That's all I got too.
you're on fire with the alertness, though.
Those with art or history can do something fun here.
Oh, someone has history.
I have
Ocean.
art
Mhm.
art in art journalism. Does that count?
I don't think it would count for this since they're pictures.
But your
Okay.
history, though.
My history.
Yeah, or no, maybe what I'd say is you can do art minus 20 since it's like art but not a related art per se. So your choice.
Sure. How do I roll with a minus 30, or do we just, whatever? I just.
You could right click it.
Critical
can right
But
click
It doesn't. It doesn't matter.
That was the best failure I've seen
Okay.
yet.
it does matter because it is 80's not a critical. I don't think.
That's true.
Yeah.
Okay. So yeah, Ocean kind of like thumbs through the pictures and the portraits and doesn't make much sense of it.
I've never seen any of these people on TikTok.
Did anyone? Yeah. Anyone want to throw alertness at this?
Olivier's got it. The
You
succeeded on
don't
alertness.
want to fail
Okay.
someone.
Oh,
And I've already failed mine. I don't want to waste my time.
Okay,
it
so
down.
Olivier, if you succeeded on it.
Mm-hmm.
All right. You, as you're flipping through these, notice, or Olivier notices that there's an eerie similarity between all of the images. Mothers almost kind of look like a time-lapse photo of their daughters and things like that. Even as paintings turn to like black and white photography, it almost looks like it's the same person, but you know, like growing up again, and then like being another daughter, and then growing up again, etc. There is a bust of a patriarch that bears striking resemblance to the younger brother in another picture. There's plenty of pictures that look like identical twins, and nobody ever smiles. Finally, like, as you kind of look chronologically through the collection, there's a pair of laminated FBI identity cards from 1992 that show male and female face from the other portraits. It looks like... sorry, never mind. Looks like you're not cleared for
you
this
don't. Yeah.
yet.
Damn.
Everybody that is, I guess, it says present, so I guess everybody here needs to make a POW times 5 roll.
Oh. That just means a straight power roll.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
A what?
Power.
You know,
Just your
like
power.
like the block in Mario.
All right. Did anybody fail?
Yes. Even though I have 70%.
All right.
We just roll Paladin.
Yeah, just roll your PAL.
Mm-hmm. Alright, Agent Orange. Alright. So it looks like everybody but
Just
Orange
me.
succeeded. Okay. So Agent Orange, you're looking through these, or like your attention is drawn to them, and you have like a little bit of a flashback. You remember briefly meeting both of these FBI agents at some forgotten meeting. You can't remember where you met with them, but you can like remember details of the meeting, like, you know, you were in a park and it was,
Windy.
you know, cold like it is now, and you know, you remember minor things about this meeting, but you can't remember when it took place or what was discussed. But you recognize the face of these two FBI agents,
Ooh.
and it's kind of unsettling.
Yep. Yes, it is. Why do I know that? How do I? Do I need to roll anything for sanity, or?
Nope, I
Or
already
just,
got you.
Okay, you got me. Thank you. Thank you. I assume bonds are
Agent-
non-negotiable.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, how fucked up would this be if we used like if Agent Trigger was one of them, or Agent Zealous, or like one of your previous instantiations?
Hmm.
Oh,
Damn.
That could be cool. We'll let that cook. We'll let that cook. All right, and then Ocean was inventorying as well.
Yep.
What number are
did
we
I have
going
last?
to next?
Like whatever one up is from the head I inventoried last. Would that be 1 or 2?
Oh, okay. Yeah, it would be 1 or 2. List of. Oh, yeah, this is a good one.
Oh, well.
Okay. So this box contains a large list printed on yellow dot matrix paper. It's folded like an accordion. There's easily 40 inches thick worth of paper. Each entry contains an exacting description of a pair of hands. For example, Caucasian, male, glove size, large, /23 centimeters. Unkempt nails, bite marks on the thumbs. Wedding band, tan line, but no ring for 3 years and 2 months previous. Black hair on knuckles. Scar on left metacarpal from carving accident in woodshop. Fall semester 1994. And so on like this. Looking through this entire list reveals that as you get to near the end of it, your own hands are on the list.
Oh.
What is a unique mark or feature of the hands that you recognize?
Oh, damn! I never thought of feature of my hands.
Yeah.
What would be a good feature?
I mean, it could be the way that they're painted, maybe.
That maybe, but I mean that
Or if
could
she has, like, crazy
that
fingernails.
could be like a really like that that could be just, oh yeah, it's painted orange. It could just be a lucky guess. I'm looking at my own hands. What
Mhm.
do I have? What would I have for a feature there? I have like like a crescent moon shaped scar on my thumb when I almost cut that off with like a meat slicer. So that should be pretty.
Okay. Yeah. So Agent Ocean is reading through this and comes across this message, and the realization dawns on her that like this is a description of her hands. Um, and it is unsettling. Would you like to continue reading the list?
Uh, do, do I lose sanity for that? Like, did I lose sanity from like until now?
Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah. Like seeing this, you're like, yeah, Riley has some sort of sanity loss. Yeah.
Oh boy.
It's not catastrophic, but yeah.
Can I put that on one of my pawns at the end?
No.
No.
Goes directly into your brain. There is no test.
Wait, a list of hands? What did I come
Damn.
back to? That's crazy.
Yoshikage Kira. We found his list.
True. Okay, yeah, fuck it. I
Yeah.
continue reading
So,
it.
okay. Ty's like, let's go. All right. So, a couple of hours have passed, and each of you notice, like after you're kind of like getting ready to go through the next items, perhaps Agent Riley does not want to put the list down. She seems to be kind of feverishly looking through it. Oso has arrived with an armful of MREs.
MREs doesn't say food.
Yeah. Okay. She will continue to read then. There are thousands more entries on the list after this.
Wow. Yeah.
Damn, how big is that?
I guess let me ask this. It's pretty doggone thick. All right, so she seems like she's still going through this one. Are the other two going through, or other three? Does Oso want to go through something?
Do they want also to break anything?
Is Oso trusted too?
Oso's on meal duty.
Okay.
What? I don't know what numbers are left at this point, so I'll take whatever I can get.
Yep. So we got. Okay, I'll just since we're going through them all now. All right, we'll give
Oh,
you the
hey! You opened the box.
box. Decorative box. This huge nonahedron, so this is nine-sided, carved from some unidentifiable hardwood, is a puzzle box. When there's like a hidden clasp that's depressed, one of the panels opens and reveals a smaller nonahedron inside. It's also a puzzle box. You may roll occult, or anybody is welcome to roll occult
I think also has.
if they so choose.
I'll try it.
I already failed mine. I'm good.
Sure, I glance over there.
I'm dunked on that. I'm terrible at occult.
Damn.
But I don't think anybody's gonna know shit about that.
All right, so Agent Orange, you
6
get a
failures.
sand test
Yes.
that you're welcome to make as you're fiddling with the box.
All right. What do I do for that again? Just to. Yeah, I figured it out. Never mind.
You just click on.
I got you.
Sweet, and then this you can project if you so choose.
I I think. You know what? Maybe the orphanage. Maybe the orphanage gets projected onto here.
Persuade.
Ooh, ouch. All right.
Only
Did
one, though.
anyone pass an occult test?
I don't think so.
Hell no.
Nope.
All right. So you puzzle through the boxes until you get to like a very tiny box that is only about 3 centimeters across, and it seems like it's like almost impossible to solve. Like you're fiddling with it for, now it's been, to everybody else it's been a couple of hours. To you, it's been a couple of minutes that you've been tinkering on this thing. And you can't seem to open it. Okay. You can continue to fiddle with it if you like, but we'll move on to Rim for now. Next item that is available. Yeah, we'll just, since we're clearing everything now, we'll go in order. So Rim, you get a violin. Violin and a bow.
Ooh. The violin of violins.
Yeah. When Agent Olivier undoubtedly goes to fiddle with the bow by like plucking the strings or
I get
bowing
it.
on them a little bit to produce sound. The devil appears and challenges you to a duel.
Oh,
No. So as much as, or as little as you, or as Agent Olivier like plucks or bows the strings, there doesn't appear to be any sound that is produced at all. This you can make a sand test for.
It's early in the morning.
And then project accordingly or not.
Oh, the board bar maiden.
They're all losing their fucking sanity.
So Olivier, like as they're tinkering with this, feels compelled or inspired to ask, does anybody else hear that?
Oh, so.
To which nobody else has heard that.
no. No, I stay looking through the box still. I only hear you.
I shake my head and continue reading. My endless list of hands.
It's a real hands-on approach.
Alright. Okay. So yeah, other than that, it appears to simply be a broken violin. And Osa? Wait, who would be next in our list of things? Oh, Riley is still reading, so I guess we can jump to her. So Riley is getting near the end of the list of hands. And comes across another interesting couple of entries. In fact, it's the last two. It says, used to staunch puncture wound, abdomen, mortal, ruptured spleen and perforated bowels. Death in 2 minutes 19 seconds. And the last entry, which just says, flames. You can add 1% to your unnatural skill.
Ooh, lucky. All I got was a sanity
Oh.
test.
And a box.
And some kind of living thing in an ammo crate.
I get a lump of flesh.
Oh. All right. How many more of these things do we have left? Let me see. So we did the violin. We've got the metal box.
7 out of, or 8 out of 10 are done.
Ooh, okay. So number 8, number 9. Okay, so 2 are left.
I want number 9.
It looks like.
I guess I'll take number 8 with cheese.
All right. Let's do number 8 because I've got that one pulled up.
Yo, Sunday morning comics on an urn.
Yeah. All right. A metal cylinder used in a hand-cranked rotary printing press. Ooh. Oh, sorry. This is art again. Painting or photography. Does anybody have that?
No.
Probably not.
No,
But
I appreciate that they
obviously
actually
it looks like.
done this though.
Yeah. Yeah. It looks like obviously some sort of comic stylized. Maybe you recognize that there's French like text in it. And as you're kind of looking through it, it seems to give you the sensation that the story never seems to really end, even after the 6th strip has been viewed out of the, there's 6 strips on it. The 7th one that you review seems to be composed of entirely original panels, and then the next strip is the same, and so on. You can count, and like, just like without looking at the things, just kind of count how many strips there should be, and it's always 6. But every time that you like spin it and read it and look through it, there's a new panel with a new set of images. And no sand test.
Damn it! I should have went with 8.
Just a loss.
Oh, and would you know number 9 has the potential to instantly kill you?
Yeah, so this is pretty unsettling for Olivier as you're flipping through it. Why? So I guess my question is why? What about this unsettles Olivier?
Most likely because everything keeps changing. Like it's a never-ending scroll while hearing music the entire time.
Nice. Nice. All right, and then last but not least is number 9.
Uh-oh.
A rucksack that has McKinley or bust written in faded ink along the side. Contains old rope cords, sealskin mittens, rusted pythons, and a dark-stained ice axe. Much of the rope appears to be frayed and gnawed upon, scored on all sides as if run through some sort of grinder. The ice axe is covered in a long, dried black ichor on one end. If you should choose to analyze this, you may see something interesting.
I already was going to, so it hit me.
Okay. This just says scientific analysis, but
I mean, I got that. I'm out.
Yeah.
Or chemistry, whatever.
Everything in the bag seems to emit radiation akin to objects recovered from Chernobyl.
Oh God. Is it in any kind of like special case?
Nope.
Oh. Oh, okay.
I'm imagining that like maybe the bag itself seems to be sufficient containment for the radioactive activity or something, maybe? I don't know. Maybe we should roll luck and see. If you're...
No, no, we shouldn't. Not for me. All right, I'll see. No.
Yeah. So it's yeah, you definitely feel inclined to like rinse your hands after this. It's not like severe levels of radiation, but like there is
Prolonged exposure is not good to this.
radioactive.
Yeah.
Yeah. Cool. So you transmit the contents of or I'm assuming you transmit the contents of all of this to
Yeah.
ACell
Yeah, of course.
as the crew has been going through it and repackaging materials, and ACell just kind of acknowledges and confirms the receipt of all of the items, and confirms that they are all green box items and that nothing is missing.
They confirm nothing is missing.
So, or you know that like this is let me confirm this. Look
Yeah.
at your mission notes.
We are playing Zeppo.
Yeah. So target 4 is complete.
At least Alpha.
For
maybe
Bravo,
not.
you are aware of Norwegian contamination. Yeah.
Yeah.
So that one still remains, and then
ACell will declare threats. Reassess with new intel.
yep. So yeah, let's say then there is a message that comes through the text. Oh, what is it? What is the message that you get? It's time to close the local BJJ school.
Capoeira, Brazil. And I put a Brazil flag and send it back.
Yeah. Yeah. But yeah, you essentially get the message to take care of any Norwegian contamination.
I'll even type.
You are cleared.
Oh, go ahead.
Go ahead.
I'd wait. No, I'd wait till they actually send them stuff.
Oh, just you're provided, let's say, a location and a time to bring the contents. It is yeah, same as was originally dictated. So 5 o'clock in the morning, January 8th. But now you have like a location to bring the objects to. Which is, if you Google Maps it, it's several hours away from the current location.
Good.
So you imagine it'll be like yeah.
I suppose we're not supposed to tell them about the thing that got away. In terms of spreading Norwegian contamination and the idea of Tomrad, but there was a part of me that wanted to ask them for advice on what to do for that. But I feel like I wouldn't get anything actionable. Probably something like "Don't die." Good luck.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, like each of you knows that like this is part of the mission is trying to eliminate and contaminate this thing, or eliminate this thing that has obviously escaped. Give me perhaps an idea roll. As I suspect you may be grasping for ideas in terms of what's next. Alright, so I see Olivier has passed, at least.
Yeah, I did too, for once.
And orange.
Let me look back over my notes.
So you have some samples of things
Yeah.
that you can potentially take some time to analyze. You have sorry, I had another thought. You know that this thing, whatever it is tropical, and you would imagine thrives in a heat or hot environments. And you also
There's
have
also the
like
hooting.
this way to view. Yep. But you also have this way to view power usage throughout the city. So you may be able to find spaces that are like drawing a lot of energy.
Voy a dar un cocotazo. Yo no sé quién está hablando.
You know.
God, we're
Like,
gonna
I
have to
will
head
smack
back
you.
to
Don't play with me.
LaFontaine's
Princess
Fondables.
_
That's where it's
Melissa
gonna
just
be.
redeemed Daily Crites.
But
God,
yeah,
that
that's the
sounds so
brilliant idea.
It is.
And then, I can't remember who. Was it Olivier that interacted with Deputy Filigree?
Mm-hmm.
That also seems like some sort of loose end that may be of interest to pursue. So those are kind of some options for you. To continue the investigation.
Yep. What do you investigate? Investigate.
I will, since I'm at the computer and I've been talking to Acel,
I'll agree.
I'll pursue the power grid thing to see if I can figure out where's using the most power
Power grid and deputy. Oh.
as a potential next place to
Gotcha.
case to see if that's where the thing would go.
So there are, I believe, 2 locations, maybe 3. Let's see. Yeah, there are 3 locations that stand out to you as places of interest. The first is a house on 1824 West Ambrosia Street. Looks like it's probably, judging from its proximity to the university here, it's probably student housing. Seems to be drawing a lot of power. There is another home on the north side of town, which is, I think, across the Frozen Over Bridge, that is drawing a shitload of power. And there is Truman Memorial High School, which is being used as a shelter, community shelter. And that's drawing a lot of power, but it's not like unusual. Like it's a big facility, so it's drawing a lot of power.
Yeah. It's not unusual for.
Whereas the others, it's like, yeah.
One house to do as
Yeah.
much as our high school is a lot.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's
good.
City. If Mills House.
If the thing got loose in the high school, this would be very messy.
Gonna stay between population.
True.
because there's two options.
Seven.
And I could take some time before then to, set up my portable lab equipment, what I have available to look at what I have.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Truman Memorial House.
I would also
Brought
make
it up
sure
earlier.
to make everyone aware. Don't mess with what's in the crate. It's highly radioactive. Very dangerous.
I found things from the fundable store. I found things.
Just in case.
It's Mill's house.
Good to know. Good to know.
Ambrose.
And I'll go ahead and How odd would my character think it would be to set up my gear in the? I probably wouldn't set up my gear in the office unless I could have privacy for it. Stick Oso in front of the window.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, like you don't expect that anybody's gonna come in here and like search the place or anything like that. If anything, Tanya might, like someone might come in the door and like, because you are supposed to be the female people coordinating the response, they may like step in, so you don't want to do it right out in the middle. But yeah, if you just take some, if Agent Orange just takes some reasonable precautions, it should be.
Yeah, set up a corner and kind of hide stuff.
Yeah, I mean you've
behind
got all the green
boxes
box
that
shit in
can-
here, so
Yeah,
yeah.
and
Wherever
I'll
that
set
is,
up
like
and
you can reasonably set
10
it up.
items.
start looking at what I have available to learn about.
Okay. Cool. So I'll just imagine that's probably gonna take another couple of hours.
Oh yeah.
Is anybody else going to be up to anything interesting in the meantime,
Do not interrupt my work.
or planning to?
Only thing I can think of is try to follow up with that cop if he's found any more John Does or any more or heard anything about owls.
Woo!
Yep. You can also split out. If you imagine that time may be of the essence, you may like take a
Oh,
truck
that's
and
a-
go out on
That's a good point.
patrol.
How
Maybe.
much time do we have left at this point?
Oh, like in terms of the returning
mission.
stuff to the. Yeah, you got like a couple days.
Okay,
But
so not-
you
not
also
too
have
bad.
one of these
Thing on the
things
loose.
on the loose.
That's priority right now.
Yeah. We lost Agent Ocean. But yeah, so
And also roll persuade and try to communicate with Tanya to give him a solution.
That's important.
yeah,
Yeah. But
roll that shit. So Oso finds and seeks out Tanya, I imagine. She's working at the help desk. Or, and there's still like lines of people that are complaining, and she's helping to process some of the complaints. And yeah, what does Oso say or do?
doing a lot of hand gestures, hand to mouth kind of thing. Yep. The occasional grunt.
Rub belly,
Rub belly, yep.
farts.
She'll. What is she? She says, I'm sorry. I don't have time really to find you something. There's a little employee fridge in the back.
Oh,
Maybe
it's
find
over.
something there. Yeah. And you search it, and it's already empty.
Makes his fist at the heavens.
Stomach growls. Oh, so.
Comes back defeated.
What does Olivier
These fucking
do
cartoon
to
character
try
that's
to
on our
look
team.
for? Yeah.
Next time you
What does
smell
Olivier
like.
do to try to find?
Oh, go ahead.
Oh, sorry, go ahead.
Nah, I was gonna make a,
No, you
make
go
a
ahead.
stupid joke. Go ahead.
Do it. Do it. You won't.
I was gonna say he's gonna next time he smells food, he's gonna be like those like cartoon hobos. Really floats in the air along the smell lines to get to the food.
Nice. Agent. Maybe somebody on the team lets out a fart and he follows it back. Wah. Alright, Olivier, how are you trying to track down Filigree?
I'm let's see. Are you still on the Are you still on the computer? Orange?
No, I would be switched at this point to my own personal like lab gear, so the computer's free.
Alright, I'm gonna use the computer to track him down and give him a call.
Alright, as you use the computer, you see that the little green delta is gone now. You can kind of look up the employees about the department, you know, kind of look up the county contact numbers, and sure enough, you find Deputy Filigree, a number for him. And you call him up, and yeah, let's get Filigree on the line.
Green banana phone.
Yeah. This is Filigree talking.
Hi, Phil. You may remember me. I'm Tommy. I talked to you the other day at the FEMA place.
Tommy, FEMA place. Remind me again.
You were looking for some leads on a person who was deceased the other day.
Oh right. Yeah, I was looking to track down some information about whether or not power was related to an address. Pumping out to one of these addresses where my John Doe was found. Do you have some information on the matter?
Nope. See you later. Hang up.
No. Oh, hold on. I got this. I do not got this. I thought I was higher at what I wanted. I'm gonna. Can I play this in my favor? I'm gonna tell him that I started investigating myself, and I want to use. No, that ain't gonna work. Dang. I'm gonna tell him I heard. I've been hearing some things through the grapevine, and I was wondering if he heard any sounds by the John Doe, like an owl hooting. Ooh.
Strange sounds.
I'm sorry, what? You're asking if I heard sounds coming out of a corpse?
Not out of the corpse, just
Must be,
nearby anywhere.
Oh, around the area?
Yeah.
Me a favor, roll me a luck test.
Fuck no.
No, can't say that I have. They, bit of an odd question. What does this have to do with the John Doe case? You you think he's been swallowed up by an owl or something?
So I want to try to use law to convince him that I work like for an agency.
Oh, that you're
Okay.
you're double undercover, triple.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay. Go ahead and roll it.
Oh, this is gonna end so poorly if you mess. It's gonna end so
Yep,
poorly.
yep, damn it.
Oh.
So what does Olivier say
My God.
to try to convince
Phil
him?
agrees gonna whoop our ass.
He was gonna say before he knew he'd fuck up, he'd basically say, well, I got rumor of another corpse that has a hole in its chest, and was gonna ask him about it.
I'm sorry, what? You found another corpse?
Oh no, I didn't find
Listen,
it. I just heard about it and wanted to
Are
check
you,
with the police, you know.
yeah, have you not called it in yet?
No, I figured I
Is
figured I'd talk to you first about it.
okay. Yeah, no, I appreciate the call. Could we meet somewhere? I feel like this is important enough that I need to ask. We should have a conversation face to face.
Yo, they're arrested. I'll beat their ass. Put them in a trunk.
Is there some place that I can meet you?
Sure.
Just give me 1 second. I gotta look at a map. Remember, I'm not really from around.
Look at the map.
Oh, so
Like he's still on the line.
I'm gonna give him the address of a coffee shop that's way down, to the other side of the town.
Okay. Nice.
How many hours we got left in the mission?
2
No, we're-
days.
2
I think you
days?
got days.
Oh, we got days.
Yeah, a couple of days.
I'm gonna
We'll come back.
tell him I'll meet him there tomorrow at in the afternoon. You know, with no actual plans of going.
All right. He says, now listen. If there's another dead body, we can't let time burn on this. You need to tell me what you know, as quickly as possible.
I'm gonna use bureaucracy to try to cover it up and say that I can't release that information yet.
Okay. Good luck.
Damn it!
Yo, who gave Olivier the phone?
I think my ass about to get arrested.
Oh, sorry, wrong number.
At this point, I accept that he's not buying what I'm selling, so I'm gonna give him the house coordinates, and then I'm gonna look up and be like, after I give him the house coordinates, I'm just gonna hang up, say nothing else, and just look up and be like, we're done, we're fucked.
You gonna tell him just a prank, bro?
At this point, I can't even lie myself out of a paper bag. He probably thinks it's a brain.
Which house did you give him?
Oh no.
The house I sent him to is a laundromat. He'll never know.
I see. You didn't give him actual coordinates of the two that we're looking at.
No.
Okay.
It would be funny.
I thought you
though,
did,
for
and I was
mass
like,
murder-
all right, well, we have to immediately go to that house now and deal with that before
Nah,
before he
we
gets
just-
there.
We just
Yeah, I
blow
gotcha.
it up. No, I definitely, before I hang up, I give him an address to like a laundromat and then I hang up. I'm like, but that might come back to bite us in the ass. 'Cause he knows where I
No,
am.
no. That come back to bite you in the ass, not me.
True.
And what did I say? Do not interrupt my work. I'm very busy.
Voy a dar un cocotazo. Yo no sé quién está hablando. Like, I
We
will
didn't roll
smack
for
you.
mine yet, did we?
Don't play with me.
Midseas
Nope, we were taking
Magic
care of
just
Elizabeth.
No, we
redeemed
haven't.
daily credits.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Oh, my turn to mess up and ruin the
Um,
investigation. Great.
The best part is I have like high rolls and all that stuff and failed it all.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, now you know how I feel when I play the game.
That was a string of excellent luck.
It was.
Excellent luck.
Fail forward, though. Fail forward. We're fine.
That's right.
Fail forward.
Until he comes back. Listen, I don't appreciate
Yeah. Go ahead and make your. Alright, so tell me what you're examining.
I don't remember exactly what I
Roll.
have. I have the vomit, the bloody vomit, and I have the orange
You have the
goo.
bloody vomit.
Did I have anything else?
Yup. You have the semen sample.
That's true. I don't feel that one's as important anymore. But I will hold on to it in case we need it.
Alright, damn. I don't want to write.
I think that
I mean,
might
I
be all
suppose
that you
that-
have.
I suppose they could have like mutated his semen into some
Apple.
weird shit, but
Bloody vomit,
Orange goo.
and
I guess we'll start with that since I feel like that's the least important and I can write that off the quickest because I feel like it's just going to be cut and dry. Semen sample, nothing weird about it.
Nothing.
Okay.
I'll go in order of how I found the
Your
things.
biology is what?
My biology is 52.
Yeah, what's your biology? Okay.
you're rock.
Chemistry's 80,
Fail.
if you need to know that.
Find.
Look, fail. Persuade. Oh, that's me.
Okay.
That's me.
I'm gonna find if there's a section in here. All right, we'll be going a little bit off the cuff, probably.
Yeah, that's fine.
All right. So, I will give as easy information because you have the 50. You see that there are similar structures, similar genetic material across all three samples.
Yeah.
So the semen,
The vomit and
orange
the
goop,
goo.
and the vomit. Yeah, the vomit is definitely. Well, I don't know how you would know this, but you can pretty reasonably infer that it's skips.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, then kind of like working backwards, the semen is also skips as well as the orange goop is also related to skips. Go ahead and make a roll, and then we'll just see how
On
much
biology,
more we
or-
add on. Yeah, biology.
Yeah, we get it.
Yo! Victory! Victory!
Sweet. All right. The orange goop is definitely combined of materials that have radically transformed the genetic structure of skips material.
Yeah, Jones.
Like its typical hijack the material for its own purposes.
Itching. Scratching.
Freaking out.
You can tell that while a lot of the material is like recomposed from skips, that the like recombination didn't take place like in his body, like you know, and then remembering the puncture wounds that you found, there were 4 of them, right? Now it kind of clicks that 2 of them like sucked out the blood, and 2 of them are used for injecting the orange goop. So you imagine like a lot of the like biologically transformative process is happening outside of the victim, or you know,
like
the future
potentially
host.
in the body of the thing, and then injected into it with orange goop, something
Yeah.
like that. Okay.
Yep. 2 veins suck blood from the victim, while the other 2 inject the orange recombinant fluid.
Okay.
Let's see.
We call that the Gooner flu.
Yeah. The Goonin flu. I'm just skimming through. Lots of hormone production. You imagine that this produces lots of serotonin that's used to update the person's mood and create a deep depression. As well as the chemicals here corrupt the brain's stress hormones and turn them into endorphins, analogous to those found in human sexual arousal, though many times more potent. You suspect that within minutes of an infection, that victims will begin to feel neurologically incapable of all joy and sensation beyond this animalistic reproductive instinct. Yeah.
Yeah, mine was just fucking
Yeah, I think that's it.
jerking it to death.
Let me take a note on this real quick.
Yep, and then I think we'll need a sand test probably.
Oh yeah, because that's
Because
fun.
it is obviously non-human.
I do want to ask if I remember if when we shot and killed Skip, if he bled orange or if he bled
Medallion.
His blood, I think, you know, gunshots would have been mostly normal. But if you, yeah, we can just imagine that.
Because I would have paid
remember
attention.
how his
to
throat
that,
was kind of undulating?
Yes.
It's just kind of undulating, and then something came out of it.
Yeah.
Orange goop would have
was coming out of
perhaps
that.
leaked
Yeah.
out of that.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. I was just curious if it replaced all of like the blood in the body with this orange material.
Mm-hmm.
Interesting. Okay. So the recombinance happens outside of.
Yeah, so you imagine that if you were to go back to the house and like conduct an autopsy or do something like that, that you might find a separate organ inside of him that is alien. But the majority of his structure may be relatively intact, minus the hormone changes. Yep.
Right, and what do you want me to roll for sanity? Just roll sanity test?
Yep. Just roll sanity.
I'll
and
do that.
project if you so.
I'm debating on the projection. think I will not.
He's taking so
with
many fucking
this.
inches, Sandy, already.
I think I will not. I think I'll just take whatever I get out of it.
Okay.
Otherwise, I'm burning through my bonds way
Fuck
too
off.
quick. Way too quick.
All right.
Oh, I have to like fulfill. Also.
All right. So that's you're gonna be, or sorry, Agent Orange is still gonna be committed to this work. When,
This.
about 15 minutes into it, there
Right.
is a knock on the door. And looks like it's Detective Filigree.
Which if I
I knew it.
fulfill a motivation, I get back some stuff. I get back.
And we'll see you next time. Just kidding. We can cut it there though if you want.
That would be a good cut place, because we're gonna have to catch up.
God, it's
Octo
the
on the line.
sirens all over again.
Sirens from the box. Box.
Yeah,
I mean,
it
that's
won't
up
be
to y'all,
15
but
minutes. It'll
I'm-
probably be more like 30 minutes, something like that. But or even maybe for simplicity of timekeeping, we just have it happen when your investigation ends. Let's do that.
Yeah.
'Cause I'm all for simple bookkeeping.
I mean,
Alright,
that's
so it's
true.
about 6 p.m.
Unless you want to deal with some difficult splitting and etc.
of the timelines. Yeah.
Yep.
nah. We'll keep it there.
Works for me.
Sweet. All right.
Hmm.
Yeah. Let's recap. Let's
Recap.
do a quick recap.
Okay.
So we went to the green box. We accomplished a lot of things today.
Mhm.
We collected all of the shit. We inventoried all the shit. So that's a major objective completed. Now I think essentially all that remains is dealing with this contamination
Yeah, clean up the Norwegians.
and trying to, yeah, trying to minimize the Norwegians. You have some leads on some locations that these things are likely drawn to. You know that if you hear the sound of hooting, that bad news is probably nearby. What else did we do or learn today?
We learned Olivier cannot lie for shit.
Yeah. Yeah. Olivier was busted and kicked out of many a drinking establishment for having a terrible fake ID.
Hey, here's the plot forward though.
Not being able to sell it.
It's much more interesting when you fuck this shit up than when you just pass all of it. So
Oh yeah. Yeah. This is a nice little crinkle in the candy wrapper.
yep.
Oh my.
Would I have a badge?
I think we established that they didn't give you all badges.
No. Would I have a badge?
Would you have a badge? Oh, your
Yes.
personal badge.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
If I
mean,
have
if you
to
think you would've
throw that
taken it.
out, that might be what I'll do. Like, listen, you do not have jurisdiction here. We have reason to believe there's a chemical weapons operation.
Ooh. Yeah. Yeah. I mean,
If I
so you
have
would
to,
have it,
that's an
and you would
option.
be aware of the risks involved. Yeah.
Yeah. The risk would be if he finds out, I'm going to kill him.
Going to kill him.
I'm going to
I
kill
love it.
him.
I love it.
Did you remember that video about the guy with the cats?
Yeah.
It'll be a little bit like that, except worse.
Yeah, I mean, right? Ocean wasn't far off with their assessment in the day at the races. In terms of offing people
Octal can't be
can
here
be
to
an
be
option
my
sometimes.
conscience, so guess what? I'm gonna kill him.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, good times. I do
man.
think we probably are on pace for just a single, one more operational
Oh, on pace?
conclusion.
Then I gotta get
Yeah.
other people to make their characters for Mothership.
Ooh, mothership?
Ooh.
Yeah, I gotta get some Mothership going. Oh, can we do our improvements?
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yep. Go ahead.
Let's go.
Get
Give
all
me
the
1%.
improvements in.
Let's go 1%. Oh shit, criminology's getting up there.
Yeah. Get
Of
that
course,
tourism practice
of
in.
course, that tiny little like 10% occult gets only an extra 1. Now it's 11. Great.
3% disguise, occult 3%, persuade
Alertness gets a
3%.
1, rounding it to 45. That's pretty
2%
good.
history.
Computer science goes up yet another 1 to 43.
I got 4 criminology. I got
Oh.
no 4 this time.
No luck.
Oh,
History 3%, not bad.
Let me go. I have 2% in second now.
History 12.
That was fun. That's fun. I like the low stakes episodes with like the investigation and trying to think of what's going on. I always find that fun, trying to
Mhm.
figure stuff
I
out.
would've fucked up my survival. I would've got that shit up higher. Fuck.
Yeah.
God, imagine
I
if we
thought it
went to
was
the
cool
green
with
box
the scenario.
first.
I made it from low stakes to high stakes. I don't know what you're talking about.
I mean, you turned it into a high stakes ending, but and now I got to figure out. We gotta take this guy somewhere so I can kill him. That's really all there is to it.
Sorry. Like I'm not judging the play in any way.
Look.
Like I have no idea what the correct move is. I'm
Yeah,
just
yeah.
laughing at the.
It's funny.
The way. Yeah.
just
The way it's
how
come to be.
can we take this guy out to kill him? That's okay.
Yeah,
Octo can
I
fight
thought it
me
was
on
cool.
the next episode.
I mean, we can just,
Oh.
I don't know, like crazy 8 him.
I've got the perfect solution. Chemical car bomb. He just blows up and gets incinerated by acid gas.
That's insane. That is.
Very
Ooh.
painful.
I got an idea. You want to roll intelligence? This would be
Who?
limited to yeah, you,
To the maniac, sure.
Agent Orange. Yeah, the terrorist, the eco terrorist.
Ooh, critical.
Nice. Critical success.
Ooh.
You can probably whip up some like LSD or acid, and have this guy trip the fuck out, so that maybe he hallucinated the you know, the
The whole thing?
exchange and or is discredited as a as an officer, that kind of thing.
Man, you're right.
Just smear some fentanyl on him.
Yeah.
If I wanted to like inject someone against their will,
Mm-hmm.
Against their will is crazy.
what is that? Yeah, like what is that considered a roll for? Like if I was
no.
trying to do that,
No.
would that be more like a stat roll?
Yeah,
to, like,
I think unarmed.
or
Oh no, I
unarmed
think
maybe?
unarmed combat would work. Yeah, and I think if you know you got the drop on them or whatever, had bonuses, you know, we would do the plus 20% or whatever.
Yeah.
Hold them down.
So pharmacy would be more to make it. I could also potentially get into some chloroform or something.
Yeah. Yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyways,
Gotta be
just an
thinking like a
idea to throw out
chemist.
there.
Think how I could chemically make this guy's life miserable.
Mm-hmm. Ooh,
That's why I
even
said
better.
we could
Ty
crazy
can.
8 him like in Breaking Bad.
Yeah.
Ty can
oh,
do what?
I don't know the reference. I was gonna say Ty can like put together a blackmail video and like plan to release it, or you know.
After I drug him up and show him like
Yeah.
absolutely tripping.
Yeah. Like, just totally have a way to discredit this person entirely.
I never called. You must be hearing things.
Yeah.
Just put Olivier and this cop in a ring with Oso. That's all you need.
Oh, there you go.
I think Oso is too pure of a soul to know of his own good. Of he would do it anyways, but it wouldn't affect him because he's just doing it for the show.
It's just a show.
He didn't actually kill the guy. He just pinned it.
Oh yeah. You may have a high opinion of Oso's morality.
I don't know that. I don't know that that's morality so much
that
as
confidence is warranted.
as an inability to have like amorality, maybe.
You've yet to see the vicious side of Oso.
Orange would love that.
That may or may not exist.
The bear, let the bear out.
Yeah. Gotta live up
Wait
to
till the sewer hag shows up. Oso's gonna go crazy, man. Oso's gonna turn to the camera, free taboo, before he just crits her.
Runs for the clothesline.
Do you think that would raise his Yarrow number?
Sweet.
You think the audience would be on the side?
I think so, dude.
Oh,
They'd be like, "Oh, he's just like Deadpool."
It can't raise his Yarrow number because he's worked with Yarrow.
Ooh, the only way you can raise that is if you
He's already got.
if you recombine and become Yarrow.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That's gonna be the final
Maybe you could
mission
take-
that Drew gives us. Is Yarrow becomes the big bad.
Maybe maybe I can tempt you all with this devil's bargain.
Oh.
Maybe you can like genetically re-engineer this alien organ to take Yarrow DNA and combine it with your DNA and increase Yarrow numbers that way.
Ooh.
Your face just
Turn
opens
yourself
up and becomes
into
Yarrow
Yarrow.
under it.
Mm-hmm. What do we think? We think you wanna have some alien stuff go missing? Withhold it from Delta Green?
How daring is Orange?
Cult of paranormal scholarly something. I gotta come up with a cool name for it. It's got like a Y with an I.
Oh,
Like a physical I.
it's
not
got to
the
be
letter.
crispy. It's got to
Ooh.
spell crispy with Y at the end, maybe.
Damn. You guys really out there creating
I don't know.
Yao's witnesses.
Crazy.
Yarrow's witnesses.
Ooh, that'd be nice.
Everyone has to get like a colored fedora tattoo somewhere on their body.
Mm-hmm. The green fedora.
Yep.
Fuck, where did the Yarrow thing take place in the States? Where was
The
that
Yarrow
mission
thing?
located?
Yeah.
I don't remember.
Let me look it up. It was Operation with Bullfrog.
Yeah, I think it was Bullfrog. That was not
Yep.
Stoker. That was
Bullfrog.
Rigger. New Jersey.
That's right, Meadowbrook?
Yes.
Was it?
Yeah.
Yeah, New Jersey.
Emiliano. The Sultan of Fulton
Alright, time to start.
College.
Time to start writing a new mission.
Fun stuff. Fun stuff.
Yeah.
For when I
Thanks
work
for
the
today's,
the other
good.
two through Mothership, do y'all have particular preferences on the ones that you wanted to play? Because I know y'all made a bunch of characters. of different classes.
I'm sure I haven't ordered.
Okay, I know. Midge,
Yeah.
I think you wanted to play a
Synthetic.
Yeah.
I was like, how did this NG? You know him?
Android.
Did he go?
Synth scum.
The usual.
What about Tire Rim? Do they have preferences
Find
in
out
terms
about
of
Tire
who to play?
We haven't run through them yet. That's why I was asking if they.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know what classes are in my
There
ship.
are